this. Are you guys curious about what's going to happen in free agency this year? Because I'm curious about what's going to happen in free agency this year. I understand we have what looks like it could be a great NBA Finals going on right now, but I mean, it's never too early, right? We have 1 month. As a matter of fact, not even 1 month. Free agency this year is going to start on June 30th. So a good 28 days from now, we are going to be looking at possibly one of the biggest shifts in power balances in NBA free agent history. This is really comparable to the summer of 2010. So there is a number of key free agents on key teams, and your guess is as good as mine on where any of them are going to go. But let's see what 2K thinks. Let's see where 2K thinks people are going. I know a lot of you probably have good ideas because you play my league and you advance the years, but I've never done this. My league works a little bit differently. So I'm going to simulate a season. I'm going to see who comes out the NBA champion because that should be interesting. And then we're going to see what NBA 2020 just might look like. Okay, so there we have it. It is going to be the Raptors in 6. We will see if that holds. And we will see Drake holding Larry O'Brien. Now let's see what they have to say about free agency. Oh, by the way, Kawhi Leonard just collected his second Finals MVP, and in the eyes of a lot of you, apparently, he just surpassed Steph Curry and Kevin Durant all time, so there's that. Alright, so even NBA 2K thinks Kyrie is leaving us. That's real nice. We didn't even get to keep Rozier either. The Scary Terry and the Flat Earth era is officially over in Boston. Let's see where some of these guys went. So the Raptors won the NBA title and were able to retain Kawhi Leonard. They signed him to a 4-year contract worth $127 million, so cheers Toronto. But of course we know what everybody wants to know here. What becomes of the Golden State dynasty after they lose to Drake's doppelganger and actually, yeah, Drake. Drum roll, please. Okay. Oh, damn. Alright. Damn, Golden State. Y'all have a bright future ahead. So after losing the NBA Finals, Kevin Durant takes off and he is replaced with Chris Middleton. DeMarcus Cousins takes off. Klay Thompson takes off. And in turn, y'all are going to be working with Raul Neto, Jody Meeks. Wow, y'all have bright days ahead. Let's not waste any time though. Let's see where these guys actually went. Alright, you guys ready? This is the moment of truth. Where does Kevin Durant go? Wherever he went, he signed 4 years, $154 million. Where did Kevin Durant take his talents? Out of his choices of New York, Brooklyn, Kevin Durant went to restore his legacy with Indiana. And he changed his jersey number to 45. Is this the future we are headed towards? Is this our godless fate? That's just disappointing. Like, Indiana's a good team, don't get me wrong, but Kevin Durant, that's not fun. We need him to create a story. We need him to go to New York or something. What? So yeah, he's going to team up with Oladipo, although Oladipo had a pretty devastating injury. And I mean, I guess this is the extreme legacy move for Durant. Like, he must have really felt the need to prove himself if he went to Indiana out of his other options. I mean, there's teams with cap space he could have went to team up with stars, but we are going to have 2 former Thunder players trying to take Indiana to their first championship since, I don't know what, the ABA? I don't even know if they have an NBA championship. Well, there you have it for KD. Alright, this is the next big domino. Kyrie ditched Boston, so it must have been good. Kyrie Irving causes all that drama. He calls LeBron James during the season. New York chants his name. LeBron James' friend posts a picture of him in an LA jersey and LeBron likes it. And he blindsides us all to go to Salt Lake City. Kyrie Irving is going to be a member of the Utah Jazz in 2020. That is just sensational. So now it is a duo of Kyrie and Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, who took a very interesting shot at Taylor Rooks the other night and airballed. Okay, I forgot about Joe Ingles. That was the allure. Yep. And Klay left Golden State, so he probably had a good reason. There we go. 2K, they finally hit in the ballpark of what people think is reality. So the Lakers strike out on KD. They don't get Kyrie, but Klay Thompson next to LeBron James is, I must admit, that is pretty frightening. Well, at least we know that if the Lakers get into any tight game 6s in the 2020 playoffs, they do have a savior. The Magic were able to tame Nikola Vucevic, so nothing interesting there. Team saw him get clamped in the playoffs and it was like, never mind. He took the bait, yep. Cardiac Kemba's career is in cardiac arrest. Oh, but look who the Knicks got. They didn't get KD or Kyrie, but they got D'Angelo Russell. This would just be the most Knick thing ever. Like, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to D'Lo, he's an amazing player. But it would be the most Knicks and Lakers thing ever, really, to talk about KD and Anthony Davis and Kyrie the whole year and then wind up with D'Lo. That would really be the most New York Knicks thing to happen here. Somebody took a chance on DeMarcus Cousins and he magically healed from that quad injury, so who threw him a bag? Oh, the Clippers, okay. The Clippers did not get Kawhi or KD or anybody they were supposed to get, but they got DeMarcus Cousins. I was going to say that's all the top free agents, but we gotta see where my boy D-Rose ended up. Oh, the Clippers, okay, they did do well for themselves. Where I live, D-Rose is still an MVP. Alright, so let's go through and look at some of the top teams. The Sixers, they were able to retain all 4 of their stars, and all things considered, it looks like it might be them and the Raptors next year dueling because the Bucks didn't do so well. They lost Chris Middleton. If they lose Chris Middleton and replace him with Derek Favors, I don't know, I think Giannis, unless he severely expands his game, it's going to be a tough season for the Bucks. They might be a one and done, and then all of a sudden we're talking about Giannis free agency. In this scenario, the Clippers will probably still be the little brother to the Lakers because the Lakers are now running LeBron and Klay, and the Clippers are with whatever's left of DeMarcus Cousins, and yeah. MVP roles, what am I talking about? The Clippers own LA now. The Knicks are going to be rolling out D'Angelo Russell, Mirotic, Oubre, Redick, and Parker. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry, New York. This may be where we're headed. And the Lakers did not form a super team of any sort, but yeah, Klay is definitely a nice consolation at least. Oh, wait, oh, okay, they got Brook back. Magic left and they realized that Brook and LeBron might be a really great idea considering he's a stretch 5. Pretty interesting here, we're just gonna have Porzingis and Doncic running for the Mavs. I was assuming they would pick up an important free agent to make a somewhat big 3, I guess. I don't know if you'd even call it that yet, but nope, y'all got Emmanuel Mudiay. The Houston Rockets opened house. Daryl Morey said everybody is available except James Harden, and yeah, nothing happened, but they got Yogi Ferrell, so cheers. Alright, so just for the hell of it, I wanted to simulate this season to see what we're looking at in 2020, and Super Steph, yeah, we see the return of Super Steph. Without Kevin Durant, without Klay, he is able to average 36 points a game, 7 assists, 50% from field goal, and 43% from 3. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he was probably unanimous. And god damn it, did the Warriors still win after all that? Oh no, the Warriors didn't. Oh, okay, there they are, yeah. So the Warriors did make the playoffs. They are an 8th seed now because all they have is Steph. And let's see what happens here. Toronto is the 1st seed as expected, and the Sixers are the 2nd. Boston is no longer a playoff team. Great. The 2020s hold amazing things. Let's see who becomes the champion. Yuck. So Kyrie leaves us for Salt Lake, and that propels the Jazz to becoming a championship team. And Philly outdoes Toronto this time. In this alternate universe, Kawhi did not get the bounce. So we're left with the Sixers and the Jazz. Is Kyrie gonna ditch us and become an NBA champion? Is that what's gonna happen here? Psych! You left us for the Jazz, and next thing you know, you done lost Finals MVP to Ben Simmons. Ain't life a bitch. Anyways, that's all for this experiment. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, comment, and sub, and hit the bell next to my name if you want notifications on future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.